So, Fight Night Covington versus Woodley's coming up tomorrow, Saturday, September 19th. Pretty stacked card. We'll talk about the main card a little bit more later. Let's take a look at the prelims. Espinoza. He's a quick guy. He's very fast. He has our flyweights. He's fast. Wins most of his fights by submission. He's had some knockouts, but not many. Dvorak, he's more of a striker. Don't know too much about him. Know he's from Czech Republic. Mirsad Bektik, I've heard of him. He's a good fighter. Where's he from? I think he was born in America, but I think he's from Bosnia. He's a solid fighter. Featherweight bout. That should be a good fight, and Bektik brings it. I don't know those ladies. Jessica Rose Clark. She's a pretty experienced fighter. Australia. Don't really know the rest of these guys. TJ Laramie, I've heard of him. Couldn't tell you anything about him, though. So those are the prelims. Let's go and take a look at the main card. Kevin Holland versus Darren Stewart. Don't know too much about these guys. Mackenzie Dern, obviously world champion jiu-jitsu practitioner, who is from America, but over the years has developed a Brazilian accent. Very strange. Ronda Marcos, red hair. Yeah, both these ladies are good. Wow, I didn't know Mackenzie Dern had 9 fights. Oh, okay. Alright. So it looks like Mackenzie Dern's definitely got the advantage here. It's pretty apparent that looks like 63%, but most of her finishes, all of her finishes have been submissions. She's finished 63% of her fights, all submissions, 40% decision. Let's see their takedowns. So Ronda Marcos much better at takedowns. Takedown defense, pretty good takedown defense too. So she gets taken down, or she defends the takedown once out of every 2 takedown attempts by her opponents. Alright, let's go check out our next fight. Ryan Spann versus Johnny Walker. This is going to be a fantastic fight. Ryan Spann had some health problems and was out of the game for a little bit, but he's a powerful, explosive guy. Very good. Johnny Walker, as we all know, extremely athletic, extremely powerful, has tons of highlight reel knockouts. So, wild man. Extremely strong. Yeah, similar records. Spann's been knocking dudes out, too. He's been extremely impressive lately. Yeah, Johnny Walker, last time he got knocked out by Corey Anderson pretty brutally. Don't know who Spann won against his last fight. Reach advantage is to Johnny Walker. Spann, well, I thought Spann was more of a knockout artist, but I guess he's usually submitting people. Johnny Walker, super explosive striker. Look at that average fight time, 56 seconds. That's amazing. Knockdown average, 16 knockdowns per 15 minutes. That's incredible. 16 knockdown average per fight. That's amazing. Let's go. Ooh, you know what I want to see? Spann's takedown. 1 takedown per fight. That's not too good. He takes down his opponent about 1 out of every 3 attempts. Wow, Johnny Walker's got 100% takedown defense. So, doesn't sound like he's ever been taken down. So, cool. Let's go check out our next one. That's going to be a great heavyweight fight. Khamzat Chimaev, he's the hottest thing in MMA right now. And Gerald Meerschaert, Meerschaert's a fantastic fighter. He's got tons of experience. Look at that, 31-13. Khamzat Chimaev, 8-0, just wrecking people, just steamrolling them. Zekia, Khamzat Chimaev, he's from Chechnya. Is that what that means? Zekia, Chechnya? I didn't know that. So, Khamzat's fighting at 185 for this fight, and then I think he's fighting like 2 weeks later. He's fighting Damian Maia at 170. Guy's a freak. Reach advantage, similar. Advantage goes to Gerald Meerschaert. Gerald Meerschaert, 70% of his wins are by submission. Only 10% go to decision. That's pretty good. He's got a 90% finish rate. Not much grappling from Khamzat Chimaev. It's going to be a very good fight. Really excited about Khamzat Chimaev. Khabib 2.0. This one I'm very concerned about. I don't know what Donald Cerrone's doing. Nico Price, it just neutralizes people. Just murders people in there. Tons of power. It knock you out with any one of his limbs. I don't think Donald Cerrone should have taken this fight. It's a bad fight for him. He's getting old, and Price is in his prime, and he's ripped, and he's a very good fighter. He's got submissions. Yeah, I wish Cerrone didn't take that fight. And the main event, Colby Covington versus Woodley. This is going to be a great fight. Woodley's been kind of declining lately, but these guys hate each other. I'm sure Woodley does not want to lose to Covington. I'm sure he's training harder than ever, so he whoops Colby Covington his ass because he hates him. They do not like each other. So, yeah, Covington, I mean, say what you want about the guy. His fight against Kamaru Usman was electric, you know. Colby Covington is definitely deserving of being number 1 in the world, or number 2. He's a killer. I mean, that fight with Kamaru Usman, the champ, was just fireworks. So this is going to be a great fight. If Tyron Woodley brings it tomorrow night, if he brings it, it's gonna be a competitive fight. Woodley's got so much power, tons of power in his hands. He's an All-American wrestler. Colby Covington also a great wrestler. Usually with wrestlers, if they're both very good wrestlers, that usually cancels each other out. So they usually stand and bang. So my guess is this is going to be a striking fight. Tyron Woodley's going to be going for the knockout. He's got that big, I don't know, I think it's a big overhand right. And Covington, he's got very good boxing, but he's got a gas tank like no other, you know. Him and Tony Ferguson are up in the clouds compared to everybody else on the ground. You know, they are just, Covington's got a gas tank like nobody else, and he's got very good takedowns, you know, very good, pretty good boxing, pretty good striking, but he's tough as nails. Got his jaw broken against Kamaru Usman in like the 3rd round of their fight, but kept fighting. I mean, he's tough as nails, so this is going to be a great fight. Hopefully Woodley brings it, and we got a fight, because Woodley just was like a deflated balloon against Kamaru Usman. So I'm really excited for this card.